The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Chicago. Dane Dunning gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struck. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Got a nice piece of hitting right there.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as it's grounded sharply to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. And the next to bat will be Tim.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than.
Now the 2-1. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Calhoun looks up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. The next batter will be Luis Robert.
3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The catcher.
Next, here is infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. He's the 8th man.
Offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone. Dan, he took that right back at his.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Shoots this one over to first. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific. Carlos Rodon gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere. He's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. In play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran. Not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Second inning set to go.
You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Next to dig in. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
There on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And here's the former.
Listen to the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Willie Calhoun goes down.
At least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Mendick is calling for it, and that retires the side. Nothing across. New inning set to get underway.
Not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox. Jose
mound right now. I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Now to the plate, here is Jonah Heim. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues.
He'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what
one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Eli from the stretch as he lines it out to center. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom.
Stepping in now, Andy Ibanez. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he... The 1-1 home. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His first home run of the season. And it's a 5-3 game now. Fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 here in the early
to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robert has to retreat to the track, but he has it to all set for the start of the 4th and selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you can.
A dive, but it's off his glove. That misses for ball 1. He collected a base. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Digging in will be Jake Lamb. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Mendick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
That's just some.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Ryan Goodwin, he flew out in his last AB. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now at the plate is Tim An. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Still ranging back. See you later.
Incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Gallo becomes the first. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Jimenez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now one down.
Ball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the bases. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. That base hit was screaming off the bat and are too far for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. For 2 games so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Ready to go for the last half.
That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now here is Anderson. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. At the plate now is. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robert will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right field.
Next up is. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Pitch is popped up. King is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Andy Ibanez.
And that's where it goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 15.
So next to the plate for Texas. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used.
No hits to this point.
If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get him. 7th inning ready to roll. And 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So we got him. Patton comes on to pitch please. Now, hoping for better results than. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. The batter will be Luis Robert. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now back.
Here's the catcher, Yasman. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was high in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
That's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. Now to the plate, Danny Mendick. 2 hits.
Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now back. First baseman.
Next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Lamb is on his way home. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Sliced hard down the left field line, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate now, Tim Anderson pops this one up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
And wheelhouse fastball 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Up next for
Figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right.
Standing in now, Eli White. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out. Up next, Andy. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Michael Givens please. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61. Michael.
So now it'll be the 4th. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jose Abreu.
Work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Abreu.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the... Garrett Crochet will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Into the box, Adolis Garcia.
Find a way to keep his hands back.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Goodwin. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the... Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time.
Just down to their final strike in this one. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this.
And the White Sox are leading the Central Division, 4 games up. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they